Hey, last night I hosted just a little get together where we made some fun stocking stuffers with essential oils. So I thought I would share with you, show you how easy it is to make some flavored toothpicks using essential oils that would make a really fun stocking stuffer. Super easy to do. And I know for me, I've always loved when you go out to a restaurant and you find like a mint or a cinnamon flavored toothpick. Lots of fun. And I know the caveman that lives in my house, he's always in search of toothpicks. So I just like to keep them on hand. And then I thought they'd be great stocking stuffers this year. So super easy to do. First, you need to get your supplies together. And I'm going to adjust the screen now so that you can see the table and you can see what I'm doing and what I have here. So I have a few different essential oils here so we can pick a yummy flavor. What you need is just a box of toothpicks. You can use the round, the flat, it doesn't matter, just wooden toothpicks, a little glass jar, essential oils, and olive oil or grapeseed, coconut, whatever you want to use. But a liquid oil to use. So open your little jar. Careful not to tip it over once it's full. And what you're going to do is just pour a little olive oil in there. It doesn't take much. You just really kind of want to cover the bottom of your jar. It's pretty much all you want to do. So, not very much is in there. And then pick your flavor, whatever flavor of essential oil. Now, keep in mind when you're doing this, when you're choosing your essential oil and choosing what brand, I always only use doTERRA because doTERRA is a pure essential oil, which is actually very hard to find because regulations on the industry to say 100% on the bottle, they really only have to be 7%. And then they don't have to tell you what the filler is. And filler can be anything from synthetic to garbage oil, doesn't matter. So find an oil that you trust and know that it's pure because your toothpicks, obviously, they go in your mouth. And whatever we put in our mouth goes into our system. So you don't want synthetic toxic ingredients going into your system that you think are pure because it says pure on the bottle and they're really not. doTERRA, you know they are 100% of the time. So I think I'm going to use cassia for this bottle. So cassia is a relative, a sister, very close relative of cinnamon. And I use cassia in my toothpicks because it's just a little bit lighter flavor than cinnamon, and it's quite a bit cheaper. The doTERRA brand from the cassia to the actual pure cinnamon. So I like to use the cinnamon for the toothpicks. And you're going to put in just about 15 to 20 drops. So just count them out as they come out of the bottle. $13, $14, $15. Okay, so now I have 20 drops of my essential oil in there. This bottle doesn't want to stay up. I don't want to spill it. I just lid that back on. And then open up your toothpicks. If you have the capability to open your toothpicks, good grief. And stick them in there. And don't go all willy-nilly. You want them kind of standing up straight. So just be careful. I think this little box is pretty much all of them are going to fit, I think. So what happens is these toothpicks sit in here and in the bottom of the oil, and it's kind of like, the reed diffusers that you can buy. It's kind of the same concept because what the oil that we put in there then just carries up throughout the whole toothpick and infuses them. So anyway, I can get more in there, but that's what I'm going to show you today. So then you just put the lid back on. And you can see it's sitting there, the oil's in the bottom, but it's going to infuse up into the toothpicks. So you let it sit in there for about 8 hours. And after 8 hours or so, what you're going to do is you're just going to, pour them out on a cookie sheet or something so that they're flat. and let them lay out for 24 hours until they're dry, and then put them back in your jar. And there you've got your stocking stuffer. I will admit that the last batch that I made, I didn't dry them. I just let them sit in the jar. And it's been a while now. They're perfectly dry. They're fine. So I think that'll work too. But really, to get them so that they're not soggy and to get them dry quicker, you should really lay them out. But that's it. Simple, easy. You can use cassia. You can use clove, spearmint. I made some with spearmint, some with peppermint. You could use citrus oils, whatever you want. So there's lots of possibilities, and that's a great and super easy stocking stuffer. Merry Christmas. Have a great day.